Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about how far we as humans have come. You might look around the world and think that there is nothing extraordinary, but I swear to God, this world is so magical and we humans are wizards. There was once a time in our evolution when we were really victims of the earth. We were victims of its conditions and Mother Nature. We had no power. And because of the power of our minds, we were able to rise up out of the constraints of our earth, of our planet. So I wanted to just do a breakdown of the 10 peaks of human development, and this is based on the book by Will Durant called The World's Greatest Minds and Ideas. This dude is a bomb historian. When you learn history in school, it's so boring, but this guy makes history stimulating, interesting, intriguing, and he won a Pulitzer Prize, and well, there's a good reason why. He had this one chapter called The 10 Peaks of Human Progress, and I thought it was such an inspirational chapter, and so I wanted to share it with you guys. Okay, so 10 Peaks of Human Progress, and I'll start with number 1. Number 1 is speech. Our ability to use words and communicate. There was once a time in history when obviously we didn't talk. When we developed the ability to communicate, we also with that developed the ability to label and generalize things. And with this, through this came reason, which is what allowed us to rise up at a conscious level to a different level than all the other species on the planet. Reason is literally the building material of invention, of culture, and of creation. Everything that makes us human. So let's just thank our ancestors for learning how to gossip and how to talk. Okay, number 2, fire. Fire is so powerful, so empowering. With fire, we were able to conquer the dark, conquer the night. No longer were we constrained by the sun. We could stay up at all hours. We didn't have to be afraid of lions hunting us in the night because we had fire to see. We didn't have to stay in warm climates because we had fire to create heat. Fire was, in a way, very freeing for us humans. Also, it allowed us to eat so many more foods. Now we can eat potato because if you can't eat potato, it's inedible. Think about all the foods that without heat, we cannot digest. So it also allowed us to take in so many more calories and not waste so much time and energy foraging for food because we could cook it. Number 3, the domestication of animals. This marked the end of the war between the power of the mind and the strength of the body, because there was once a point in time when we were just as much the hunted as the hunters. Lions can physically kill us, can physically overpower us, and if it wasn't for the power of our minds, we would probably still be hunted by lions and by cougars and etc. Our domestication of animals, that's when this planet truly became ruled by humans. Okay, number 4, agriculture. Agriculture actually enabled us to create civilization. Civilization was impossible in the hunter stage because we didn't settle anywhere long enough to build schools, to build the home, to build the family unit, and all of the other things that make up the basics of civilization. So look at the farm as actually the birthplace of civilization. It's actually funny to think of it that way, but it's true. Number 5, social organization. So with civilization came social organization, building the justice system, building the government, building rules, regulations. So the justice system, the government, and all of the organization that exists within a large group of people is very, very necessary. It keeps us safe and it marks the replacement of chaos with order, brutality with judgment, and violence with law. So again, it was another achievement for us humans. Number 6, morality. Okay, so you might not think that we're getting any more moral, but if you again look at it from the perspective of history, we are so much less violent and brutal than we were even a couple hundred years ago. In France, a couple hundred years ago, it was normal for people, for prisoners, to be tortured and killed in public, like in the streets. That was normal. It was normal for people who were in debt to be imprisoned for life in England. And it was normal for people to be sold as slaves. So if you look at it from that perspective, we are so much kinder, gentler, and full of love on a mass scale than we have ever been in any time in history. Number 7, machines. Machines are amazing, so empowering for humans in terms of controlling our environment around us. Machines are our new organs. We can use machines now as an extension of our arms, for example, to build pyramids that once consumed 1 million men. We now have eyes, magical eyes that can see invisible stars. We now have eyes that can see invisible cells. We can speak with voices that resonate across oceans and continents. And we can move over the air and the land at great speeds, almost effortlessly now. It is truly amazing what we have done with machines. 8, knowledge. So through knowledge, through scientific inquiry, we have discovered powerful truths about this earth, about this universe, and about our place in the universe. And because we have learned these truths, it enabled us to achieve magnificent feats in engineering, in biology, and in physics. Number 9, education. Education is so important for the progress of us as a whole and as civilization as a whole. We have raised the knowledge of the average far beyond any period in history. Never before have so many people known so much. At the same time though, this step is kind of still in its preliminary phases, and the battle between mass ignorance and education is still going. Number 10, print. So only a few generations ago, when we didn't have print, we solely relied on word of mouth to pass on wisdom. Unfortunately, if one generation misunderstood or forgot the wisdom, the ladder of knowledge had to be climbed again. So writing and print gave us the power to preserve thousands of years of knowledge, as well as capture the beauty of poetry and drama. So there are the 10 peaks of human progress for you guys in a very short version. These are the amazing achievements of our ancestors that I feel that we take for granted every single day. I certainly do, but that doesn't make them any less great. Just recognize and absorb how far we have really come and how amazing it is to be born in this time with all of the amazing achievements and feats that have occurred in the past that you get to enjoy and build off of today. And then look at this in this perspective and look at your own life and your own dreams and think to yourself, are they really that hard or impossible? Given everything that we've achieved in the past, do you think your dreams are more of a challenge? I think you can answer that question. Okay guys, I hope you liked my video and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye!